Comments from readers. The author Mary Carey has received many approbations here at the most. Here are the most correct characteristics. The case presented in this book is not an imaginary one. Alas, if memory is correct, it is in a recent bulletin of aid to the church in need that a specialist of problems behind the Iron Curtain asserts that Bishop N is in fact an agent, and that he is the one who had 10,000 churches closed in Russia. I congratulate you for having uncovered the core of the devilish system, which so few know, and for having expounded it not as an abstract professor, but on the march, so to speak, and in effervescence in a man possessed by the devil. The story is poignant, and I believe that it rests on a basis of reality. I am convinced that there are in the church, among the priests and maybe bishops, some people who have been of the AA, anti-apostle. I was asking myself in this little book, would have some influence on our countrymen who read very little. Yes, indeed, true Christians are familiar with the gospel text in which there is very little abstract theology and many stories. And of all the theology contained there, they understand AA 1025. These manuscript texts, perfectly authentic, come from correspondents whose names will not be divulged, because they belong to the personal correspondence of the author. 3 times I have read AA 1025 written by Marie Carey. I believe it is my duty to invite all Catholics to read this book. If they wish to understand clearly what the Holy Father Pope Paul VI wishes to say when he puts Catholics on guard against the auto-demolition of the Church, that is to say, its destruction from within. Monsignor Ira Barassa. The Book of Mary Carey, AA 1025, is a poignant document. It deserves to be spread, for it will open the eyes of the faithful to the diabolical plots of the communist. I have ordered a dozen copies to pass out. Con. If one wishes to know the tactics employed by the Communist Party to infiltrate this and subvert the Catholic Church from within, one must read AA 1025. It is a tale of a diabolical adventure which catches one's throat, not to organize a witch hunt, but to be informed before it is too late. The fantastic plan to turn the Church into an instrument of communist conquest would be unbelievable if we were not everyday witness of its realization. Henry McFarland. Anti-Apostle 1025, The Memoirs of an Anti-Apostle. In the 1960s, a French Catholic nurse, Marie Carey, attended an auto crash victim who was brought into her hospital in a city she purposely does not name. The man lingered there near death for a few hours and then died. He had no identification on him. He had a briefcase in which there was a set of quasi-biographical notes. She kept these notes and read them, and because of their extraordinary content, decided to publish them. The result is this little book, AA 1025, The Memoirs of an Anti-Apostle, about a communist who purposely entered the Catholic priesthood, along with many, many others, with the intent to subvert and destroy the Church from within. This little book is his strange yet fascinating and illuminating set of biographical notes, tells of his commission to enter the priesthood, his various experiences in the seminary, and the means and the methods he used, and promoted to help effect from within the auto-dissolution of the Catholic Church. Absorbing and compelling reading from beginning to end. AA 1025, The Memoirs of an Anti-Apostle, is must reading for every Catholic today, and for all who would understand just what happened to not undermine the Catholic Church since 1960s. No one will read this book without a profound assent that something just like what is described here must surely have happened on a wide scale in order to have disrupted the life of the Catholic Church so dramatically.